So the developers of Marvel Rivals have just uploaded Season 1.5 update, Developer Vision Volume 4. I'm just going to do a quick summary and we're going to jump straight into it, starting with the new heroes and the new map. Let's go. So we have our first proper look at the two new heroes releasing on the 21st of February. The Thing is described as a powerhouse vanguard, always ready for action, whether you need a strong defensive wall or a fierce frontline fighter, he's your go-to guy. Personally, from this description, I think he's going to play like a mix between Thor and the Hulk, but with a bit less mobility and more dependent on damage reduction due to his rock-like skin. Then we have the Human Torch, described as a blazing duelist who's here to light up the skies and scorch his enemies with his fiery style. He zooms through the air like a comet and brings the heat. Now, I feel like I probably shouldn't talk about the leaked abilities, but you're going to be seeing them very soon anyway. But it seems like to me that the Human Torch is going to be quite a fast-moving duelist due to his abilities to move around quickly. I have a feeling he's going to be quite an annoying character because there's going to be flames everywhere, you're going to be on fire, he's going to be zapping around the sky, and yeah, can't wait to play this guy. Next up, we've got a look at the new Empire of Eternal Night map, Central Park, where the aim is to rescue Ratatoska, who is the Asgardian squirrel god of Yggdrasil. I mean, look how sick this map looks. The graveyard outside the castle, the spooky inside of the castle, and even being able to see a Dracula himself while you're playing the maps. And of course, I can't forget about Ratatoska. I just can't wait to explore this map, it looks sick. They then quickly remind us about the rewards we will receive if we've reached certain ranks this season, as well as revealing the rewards for the second half of Season 1, which gives us our first look at the more unique rewards for Grandmaster, Celestial, Eternity, and Top 500. And it also shows us that the free reward skin will be for the Human Torch. Next, we have something that I'm really happy about. So, during the transition from Season 0 to Season 1, some players were complaining that the purple tokens you get, the chrono tokens, don't carry on over to the next season, and that it resets to 0. So some players were complaining that they were taking away their hard-earned currency. Personally, I never had a problem with this because the only purpose of the chrono tokens is to unlock rewards on the season pass, and it makes sense to me that they reset because it's the start of a new season. Anyway, the developers are introducing a system where if you complete the battle pass fully and still have chrono tokens left over, you can now convert those chrono tokens into credits, which means more skins for you. Now, keep in mind, this is only if you bought the Luxury Battle Pass, as that is the only way you will complete the Battle Pass fully. But either way, what an awesome thing for the developers to do, because they really didn't need to do this or anything in my opinion, but it means more skins, which is bloody great. Next on the agenda is game balance. Now, I'm planning to cover all the balance changes in a separate video, so I won't waffle about it too long. But importantly, they've actually acknowledged the triple support meta, and they're not doing like anything special to fix it. It's just that each character will receive its own balance changes, and that support ultimates might take longer to charge, and that some DPS ultimates like magic will now require less ult charge. And this has been done just to make the game a little bit less stale, because support ult after support ult after support ult left a lot of people unkillable for a very long time. So I'm wondering if we will see any changes in the future to make the Lunar ult a little bit more different from the Cloak and Dagger ult, for example, instead of everyone in this area is unkillable for 10 seconds or so. Two small things as well. They briefly touched on how they would be sticking to the balance schedule that they currently have, which is once at the start of a season and once in the middle for the second half of a season. But they also clarified that if there is any big problem that needs fixing outside of the schedule, that they will swoop in with a patch to fix some things if necessary. And secondly, they also mentioned they will be updating their website with the win rates and the ban rates of each character, just like they did at the end of Season 0. So it will be interesting again to see the statistics of characters that we've been playing in the first half of Season 1. And lastly, they are adding in a new feature to hide your name in-game when you get to Diamond 3. Now, Diamond 3 is currently when the hero bans start, and it's become a new normal where players will just profile search the enemy team, find out their best characters, and vote to ban their best characters. So this is a really useful and cool feature that will mean this is no longer possible. It hides your name in both the loading screen and in-game, although the developers have said that your original name will pop back up after a few minutes of playing the game. This is another W from the devs as they saw a problem occurring and fixed it as soon as possible. Personally, I've had some horrible experiences with this system, as literally just yesterday I had a really toxic player on my team demanding to play Psylocke over another teammate just because he had a lot better statistics. Now, I'm wondering if this feature actually works for your own team, which seems a bit weird, but I think if this is a really bad problem, you can actually just turn on streamer mode anyway. And that's all from me. Can't wait to play the new characters, can't wait to explore the new map and see what else the developers have been cooking for the future. Adios, everybody. Hey guys, YouTube thinks you'll love these videos, so go ahead and check them out. And if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to subscribe, it really helps me out. Cheers.